Hey friends, welcome to the Southeast Asian Market at FDR Park in Philly. Here, you're gonna find a ton of different vendors selling everything from household goods, to plants, to clothing, and of course, street food. And the most popular street food item here has got to be the grilled meats, especially the beef sticks. And I'm on a mission to find out who's got the best beef sticks at FDR Park. And joining me for today's video is my brother Charlie, or as I call him, Chuck.
You gotta go.
On a scale of 1 to 5, I gave that porta potty a 1.5.
2.5.
2.5?
2.5.
Yeah, I guess
usable.
I've seen worse.
2 points just for being usable.
All right. You see, my brother's been in Paris for the past 2 years, and he's been really hungry for some traditional home-cooked Cambodian foods. Gizmo duck. Yeah, that's freaking Gizmo duck over there. So before I get started, I wanted to get some inside information from one of my favorite vendors here, Pidao at Savory Foods. You're on the spot.
I'm on the spot. Right. So each beef stick is a little different. Everybody does it a little differently. So you have the Laos, the Vietnamese people, the Khmer people who does it. So it really depends on, you just have to try out everything.
I was kind of hoping that she would just tell me which vendor is the best, so I wouldn't have to spend all of my money on other beef sticks, but I guess I wouldn't make for a great video, so let's get started. Here we go. B3. Ooh. First of all, it's nice and oily, good sign. That means there's a lot of flavor. So I see a little lemongrass, it's kind of reddish in color, perfectly caramelized on the outside. One bite, you know the rules. I'm gonna take a bite and then I'll give you my rating. Nice and fatty. You need fat on these sticks. That's what gives it flavor. That's what keeps the meat moist. A little chew, a little crunch on the outside. I like the seasoning. A little sweet, not too salty.
Part of the cow is this.
I think that's brisket.
It was the brisket. Not for me, for those that don't know.
I'm not sure where the brisket comes from, honestly.
Let's assume it's the butt.
Yeah, it's coming from like the rear quarter area. B2.
I'm not a fan of the chewiness.
He can't chew. I like to chew.
The tip of it was fine, but the middle is like a piece of gum.
I'm gonna give it a 3.5 because I like the flavor, and I do kind of like the chewiness.
I wanted to finish it before I rated it, but I can't finish it.
Swallow it.
I'll choke on it.
Go on, rate it. Rate it. This is getting cold. 2. He gave it a 2. I gave it 3.5. I liked it a little more than he did, but I might have gotten the better pieces at the tip.
It's just still a piece of gum.
I think I got the better pieces at the tip. I'm gonna start B2. This one's a little darker. She reheated this, which is fine. It's about the same look as the other one I just had. Here, you want to take the first bite?
No, you take the first bite.
This one, quite frankly, is a little overcooked, but I like the flavor. You can really taste the lemongrass, kinda. You can really taste the lemongrass. It's a little spicier. I'm gonna give B2 3 out of 5. I like B2 a little better.
Well, I was able to chew that enough to swallow it. That gets a 3.
All right, on to the next one. Let's go. So when you're eating beef sticks, you typically have it with rice and pickled veggies called chro, but I needed to keep it light because I needed to save room for the beef. And I decided I would stop in and pick up a lemonade to help cleanse my palate. Come to the Sugar Daddy, get yourself a fresh squeezed lemonade. Vendor number B6. I'm gonna skip the description and go right into eating it because if I do that for all the vendors, this is gonna be a really long video. One bite. Okay, I really like the texture here. Chewy, but not too chewy. Perfectly cooked, even though it was reheated. A little sweeter than others. I'm gonna give them 3.75. That's a solid beef stick.
I would say about 3.5. Right there.
3.5. Okay. So I am trying to be truthful about my ratings, but at the same time, I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. So any of the beef sticks that got a really bad score, I just won't mention which booth it was from. You'll just have to figure that out yourselves. That's a good looking beef stick. No chewy. I can taste the charcoal, not in a good way. I feel like this is a little bit overcooked and the meat quality isn't that great. Could use a little more tenderizing. He didn't like it. That was not a good face.
I got like a rotten piece.
He didn't like it. You're like, he must have got a bad piece.
What the hell is that? What is that? Is this a trick? Is it on YouTube? Am I on YouTube? There's a guy laughing at me to eating crap.
He must have got a bad piece. I thought it was okay. What's your score?
What's the lowest score you can have?
One.
Okay, 1.
Okay, I don't know what stand that is, but this one has almost like a sauce on it. Mmm. Chang. Wow. I like the sauce. It almost tastes like a Chinese sauce. It's sweet. Maybe there's oyster sauce on it. Pretty good.
You can integrate that sauce into the
Yeah.
instead of slathering it on top.
Yeah.
It might be the one.
They marinated this longer in the sauce. I'm gonna give it a 3.5.
If I compare it to all the other ones, it's right there, right?
Notice we haven't had a 4 yet. Right.
Do you have a coin?
I don't, unfortunately. But I say this was a 3.5.
Yeah.
Okay.
You said it's not a 4.
That's not. I said we haven't had a 4 yet. Okay, let's keep going. All right. This one's nice and hot. He gave me a freshie.
Oh yeah.
It's glistening.
Yeah. Ooh, that's not hot.
Could have been cooked a little longer, but I like the flavor. A little bit too thick slice,
It's the juiciest one I had yet.
but it's the juiciest one. I'm gonna give A16 a 4. That's my first 4.
I agree with that one actually. It's probably the best one I've had.
Mm-hmm.
That one, the sauce on the outside, it's close. Not quite there, but that's good. It's good. C'est bon.
C'est bon? C'est bon. All right, she's gonna get bonus points because she gave it to me for free, and she gave us free drinks. Listen, I'm a sucker for stuff like that. She gave us a. She heard me saying that I love the hearts, and she gave us hearts too, and she gives each one.
That's plus points.
Yeah, that's plus points.
Automatic.
Automatic, yeah. If you're,
Can't complain on free food.
yeah, you get free food, you get plus points.
That's how advertising works.
Yep.
Bon appetit.
Oh, right away, the texture is the best. I'm not just saying that because it's free.
You're getting better ones than me.
Or maybe I have a more. Oh, wow. Hakon E. She's the lady from the other stand just gave me from pickles. You're supposed to
Well, we
eat it
did
with
give
this.
her a 4, so
Yeah, we gave her a 4, so she gave us pickles.
I got through the outer layer on this one.
Chuck got a really chewy piece. You know what? Some of it is like piece dependent as well. It depends what part of the.
Yeah, if it's flank, like the same stuff they use in bulgogi.
This is mostly brisket, and you gotta really tenderize the brisket. There's
You
some
love brisket.
there's some secret ways to tenderize it.
No, you don't.
Chicken hearts.
Bon appetit. I love chicken heart.
Me too. You can't go wrong with chicken heart.
This is a massacre of chickens. This is like 9 chickens per stick.
They like Kano punch it. They
Yeah.
punch it out of the chicken.
Get over here.
Kano wins.
Kano practices on chickens before he does a real person.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's where all these chicken hearts come from. 4.25.
That's
Right.
what the points though. That's what the points.
And she tied with this lady because she gave us a free pickle. I'm upping her score to 4.25 because she gave us these pickles.
There's gonna be a discrepancy with my rating because I gave her a 3 with the bonus points.
With the bonus point, wow.
Yeah. He must know the meat better than me.
I have stronger teeth than he does.
Yeah.
All right, let's go that way. Vendor B10. Pretty tender, not too fatty. Good flavor.
Do you know what they call a beef stick in France?
No,
Brochette.
brochette.
They're like a shish kebab. Brochette. Like brochette de boeuf.
That's a pretty solid beef steak.
Oh yeah. This is a good one. This is the best yet.
Really?
This is the best one I've had.
Oh, okay.
I just want the top score you can get. Get a 5.
What? Wow. Okay. B10, 5 from Chuck.
Don't be scared to give credit where credit's due.
He really liked B10. I'm gonna give it 4.5. 4.5.
Well, I like that I don't have to chew each piece for 2 minutes. Who's the grill master? Who's the grill master?
We're all the grill master
grill-
All
here.
grill
yeah.
masters.
There's
Train
one
them
master.
well.
There's one master and the rest of your
I think I'm the grill master.
You're the master,
The
right?
master, grill master. All right.
This is good though, right?
Yeah. If I get one,
I like these. They're very uniform looking.
make sure you give them a good one.
I think they gave me the best piece they had on the grill. B23, it's gonna be hard to beat the last one. B10 was Chuck's favorite, which is right across from B23. This might be the thumbnail because it's so pretty. All right, okay, here we go. Oh, nice and hot.
Yeah, burning. Just took it off the grill just now.
Wow, very juicy.
Fresh off the grill.
Very juicy, fresh off the grill.
Oh yeah.
Not too chewy. That's my favorite. 4.75. That's my favorite beef stick so far. What's her number? B23. B23 is my favorite.
Good, but not my favorite.
He liked the last one, B10.
The last few we tasted have been
Yeah.
better than the first few we tasted for sure.
Yeah, you gotta go further in. That's where the best beef sticks are. So there it is. My choice for the best beef sticks at FDR Park is B23. And my brother's is B10 right across from B23. But hold on, the video's not quite over yet. We got one more stop to make.
Wait, Bonzo.
Which one did you think was the best?
My brother liked A10.
I thought it was 820.
No, A10. They're across from each other.
I thought the one was 23 and the other one was 20 or something.
Well, they're across from each other.
I don't know.
They're right down here. The last two that we had were the best. In my opinion, in the end, it doesn't matter what I think. Come out here and find out for yourself.
Definitely check it out.
That's just what I thought was the best. Because sometimes he liked one and I didn't like it. And sometimes I liked some and he didn't like it.
So what made you think that it was the best?
I just like the overall like texture. You know, there's it was tender.
Yeah. Is there a lot of fat?
Not too much fat, and like just enough fat, you know, little bits of fat in there. You gotta get it like fresh off the grill.
Yeah.
That's the best way to have it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like a good balance of lemongrass and sweetness. I like a little sweetness, just as long as it's marinated well. But there it is. Ultimate beef stick review of FDR Park is over. However, I gotta get me a bag of these to
Yes.
take home. Savory Foods, garlic fried pepper chips.
Have you tried our cheesesteak, lemongrass cheese?
I have not tried it. I'll take one.
What you have?
Rezzy's top 10 last year, and I
Really?
only opened it for like 6 months.
Wow, okay, all right. So at this point, I have eaten so many beef sticks that I can't even think about eating anything else. But spoiler alert, after the first bite of Savory Foods Cambodian cheesesteak, oh my gosh, it was amazing. Really unique sandwich. I've never tasted anything quite like this.
So Savvy,
All right.
this is the beef.
You want to try the pork? No, it's not. I don't think it's pork.
It's like a Cambodian cheesesteak,
The hung cheesesteak?
like Cambodian banh mi slash cheesesteak. Booyah. On Amorosa Road, that's a nice roll.
Inside of it?
Yep. Okay, here we go. The thing I liked most about this sandwich was the combination of different flavors and textures. You got the beef, which is hot and savory, and then you got the churro or the pickle, which is sweet and cold, and then she adds her pepper chips, which are just, I mean, it's crack.
Oh, and you got the little cheese whiz in there?
Uh-huh. Cheese whiz just ties everything together. I like it. Be down. Amazing. And even though I was very much stuffed to the gills, I still managed to finish 2 of these sandwiches. Well, 1.5. Really good. We can't let this one sit. You gotta eat it. You gotta eat it while it's fresh.
Really? Good job. It's good. It's great. Good job.
I like the chicken one better.
That was chicken?
Mm-hmm.
This was chicken?
Stop by Savory Foods. Get yourself a bag of these. They're a little pricey, but it's worth it.
It's a labor of love, guys. It actually takes me 2 days to make, from cut to packaging, frying, drying. It's a labor of love. So it's very fresh when you come and eat it, and you can't get anything better than it.
It's worth it. Seriously, this is worth it. Shout out to Savory Foods, Pidal. That was delicious. It's one of the best sandwiches I've ever eaten. No lie, really good. Good job. Come check them out. All the way at the end here, A33. And a little side note, Pidal's family is actually from the Lebanon area. They were one of the first groups of Cambodians that made it to Pennsylvania. So do yourself a favor, next time you're at the Southeast Asian Market in Philly, or if you've never been there, definitely go check them out. Have a sandwich, get some of those pepper chips, tell them I sent you. But wait, hold on. We're not quite done yet. I got one more stop. Chloe, the famous locha lady. Hi. I can't leave without getting my locha. That. Okun. This is definitely my favorite dish here. The locha, made by the locha lady. I'm just gonna take a quick bite here. But you gotta eat it hot off the grill. Look at that, locha. Ooh. Just one bite. I'm gonna take the rest home. I just wanted to try the nung chai. Hot off the griddle is the best. Oh, look at that. Nice and crispy. Crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside. Sorry for the noise. There's generators running back there. Nung chai with the locha. Here we go. Oh man. Forgot about. Oh, hot. Hot. That's the move. You put the locha with the nung chai. Okay. That's the locha lady. Okun Tran, locha lady. Come visit the locha lady every time you come here. I have to. I'm taking a to-go bag. All right, now this video is over. See you guys next time.